Hello dear students, welcome to another video of History Today. We were discussing the Delhi Sultanate in my history series, and we have already discussed the evolution of Delhi Sultanate, the Mamluk dynasty and the Khilji dynasty in details in my previous videos. And today we will discuss the Tughlaq dynasty, which is the third dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, and it was established by Ghiyasuddin Tughlaq, who was popularly known as Ghazi Malik, and he was a Turkish slave of Khiljis, and he killed the last ruler of the Khilji dynasty and established his own dynasty. He was known for his efforts in rebuilding the Delhi and constructing forts and various administrative reforms, and he was killed in an accident in 1325. After his death, his son Jona Khan became the king, and after becoming king, he was known as Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and he was the most controversial ruler of Delhi Sultanate. Why? Because of his ambitious policies, but his ambitious policies were often proved to be disastrous policies, and we will discuss some of his disastrous policies now. First is shifting of capital from Delhi to Daulatabad, and he wanted to shift the capital due to the reason that Daulatabad was centrally located, and it was located in the Deccan region, now in the Maharashtra, and Delhi was in north part of India, and he thought that it would be easy for him to control over the Deccan after the shift of the capital. But instead of shifting only the administrative missionaries, he ordered to relocate the entire population of Delhi to the to Daulatabad, and which was very difficult for the common people, and it caused many hardship for people. And after the problems faced by the shift during the shift, he later reversed his order, and the shift was reversed, and it was proved to be very disastrous for the entire population of the Delhi. Then one other policy was the increase of tax in the Doab region. What is Doab region? It is the fertile lands near the Ganga and Yamuna river, and he thought to increase the tax of the Doab region and ordered to do so. And while implementing this policy, it was coincidentally there was a severe drought, severe famine in that region, for which the people of that region were unable to pay the tax, and which emerged widespread rebellion among the people, and it was also a failure. And third policy was the introduction of token currency. He introduced bronze coins which had same values as the silver coin, but he could not prevent the people from forging it. Why more forging took place? Because bronze coins were easily available and easy to forge. That's why people forged the bronze coins, and for which the new coins began to be greatly devalued. The devaluation of coins took place in the market, and he finally decided to withdraw the token currency, so it was also a failure. Then his various expeditions were also failure. One of them is Khurasan expedition, which Khurasan means the modern day Iran, and his attempt to annex the Kangra to control the Tibet also failed. So his various expeditions were also failure, and due to these failed projects, there were several revolts and instability in the empire, which weakened his dynasty, and for which there were emergence of various independent states like Bahmani, Vijayanagar, Madurai, etc. And his total rule caused various rebellions in the state, and it proved without practical foresight the ambitious projects are dangerous. And one more important thing is Ibn Battuta, who was a Moroccan scholar, visited India at the time of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. Now we will discuss the third ruler of the Tughlaq dynasty, who was Firoz Shah Tughlaq, and he ruled from 1315 to 1388. He was a cousin of Muhammad bin Tughlaq. He was a very conscious ruler, unlike Muhammad bin Tughlaq, and he helped to stabilize the empire, and he invested in building cities, irrigation canals, and public amenities. Yamuna Canal was built by him to boost the productivity. He founded several new cities like Firozabad, Hisar, and Jaunpur. He also constructed the Firoz Shah Kotla Fort complex in Delhi, and he was also simplified the administrative and revenue systems, which was very complicated during the Muhammad bin Tughlaq's time. And he was as Firoz Shah was a sensible ruler. He stabilized the empire to a great extent, and he enforced the jizya tax and he was a devout Muslim. That's why he encouraged the spread of Islamic education, but non-Muslim subjects were faced discrimination at that time. It was his failure. He only looked for the Islamic subjects. That's why the Islamic peoples were very disappointed at that time, and he also strictly enforced the jizya tax, that is the tax on the Hindus for the pilgrimage. And he also continued the Ikta system. What is Ikta system? In this system, the lands were given to the officials in return of the services. No other payments were given, only lands were given to the officials in return of services. But Iktas were made hereditary. That is, the next generations of the officials will get that Iktas. So Iktas were made hereditary. And due to his non-Muslim laws, non-Muslims faced lots of hardship at that time. After his death, Tughlaq dynasty declined as the successors of the Firoz Shah Tughlaq were very weak, and the Tughlaq dynasty collapsed after the Timur's invasion. The Timur invaded India in 1398, and after Timur's invasion, the Tughlaq dynasty collapsed, and the Said dynasty was established. We will discuss the fourth dynasty of Delhi Sultanate, that is the Said dynasty, and the Timur's invasion in my next history video. So please subscribe and stay connected for more interesting topics on history, geography, political science, and many more. That's all for today. Thank you.